You have said bad things about TB Joshua. Do you know maybe he made right with God? As far as I know, what I see whenever I watch, I can still tell you that this man is still a fake prophet, because it's all about the things that the person will be doing, you know. He came out, he said Corona will come, it will go the way it came. Now South Africa is digging 1.2 million mass graves for people to be buried. At times it's better to keep quiet than to come out and talk nonsense. I see somebody says, good day. Mind me asking if you are still friends with Nana Poku. If not, what happened? Well, I'm no longer friends with that guy. I'm no longer friends with him. Yeah, I'm no longer friends with him. We were not friends, actually. We just used to talk and invite, you know, he used to invite me to his church and stuff like that. So, yeah. I decided to disassociate myself from him when I started my Back to Christ journey, because I believe that he's not a man of God. I believe that he's a false prophet. I believe that he's a fake prophet. I believe that he's not from God. And I believe that he's just here in South Africa to make money. I believe that, not that I believe, but this is the truth. He's here in South Africa to make money. And he is not from God. He is not of God. He has never been of God. Together with his friend called Bazooka, the one who was deported from South Africa. So yeah, that is why I disassociated myself from him. I disassociated myself from him because he's not a man of God. He's not a man of integrity. He's not a man of dignity. He sleeps with any girl that comes across. No class, no choice, no nothing, no dignity, no integrity. Any girl that comes across him, he sleeps with them. He sleeps with girls in his office. He sleeps with girls in his house. He sleeps with girls in hotels. It's just a mess. I said I cannot be associated with such a nonsense. I cannot be associated with such a charlatan. I can't be associated with such a stuff like this. This is where I come from. This is not how I was raised. I remember at one time, I never used to believe that these things are real. I never used to believe that these things were actually real. At one time, we were together in his office, you know. We were together in his office at one time. And then this lady walks into the office. When the lady walked into the office, this guy says, Nana says, no, I want to pray for you. And for me to pray for you, mind you, I'm in the office. I want to pray for you. Because I want to pray for you, I have to anoint your vagina. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. He said, I have to anoint your vagina. I said, anoint vagina? How do you anoint someone's vagina? This person is coming for prayer. How does prayer connect to the vagina and stuff? And then, but he says, for me, if I'm lying, let God kill me. By the way, when he was doing all this thing, to me, it was something that it came to me as a shock. And then I was sitting there with my phone. I started recording. Yeah, and I have the recording. I started recording him as he was there trying to talk to this woman. If he thinks I'm lying and if he says that maybe I'm trying to attack him, this is not an attack, but this is the truth. You know, I cannot come and sit here to try and attack somebody. You know, that one is not a man of God. I feel pity for all those who go to his church. I feel pity for all the ladies who go to his church, because he sleeps with anything that walks. Anything that walks. Oh, Jesus. No respect for women at all. No respect for women at all. And I said, I cannot be associated with such nonsense. I cannot be associated with such things. So he said he wanted to anoint this lady's vagina. But for him to anoint the lady's vagina, he must first of all take the oil and anoint his penis first. Anoint his penis first, then you have to insert the penis into the lady's vagina so that the anointing can be transferred. I was recording as I was sitting down. during when he was telling all these things to the lady, then he said, now take off your clothes. I stopped recording. I said, listen, I have to go out. I have to go out. The way this thing is going, I can't handle this. I have to go out, or either I go out or the lady goes out. Then he said, oh, no, sorry, prophet, this is, sorry, Jay, this is, it's a spiritual direction that I have to do for her. I said, my friend, where I come from, we don't do such spiritual directions. So yeah, just in case he thinks I'm lying, he must know that I have a video, and I know that wherever he is, wherever he is, he's watching, he's probably watching, or somebody's going to show him this video. And before he responds to what I'm saying right here, he must respond with wisdom, because if he responds anyhow, the video that I have, that I recorded of him telling that lady that he wants to anoint that lady by putting his penis inside a vagina, that video, I still have it, just in case he thinks this is a joke.